might be kind of graphic if some people can't. We're advised to either leave for it takes just about 3 minutes, but it's kind of graphic. As you can see in these pictures, during that year 2010, Haiti had only an earthquake. It's no influence what is going on in your town. You are the kind of leader. If you don't use your leadership to change things in a positive way, it will change by itself. I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine, the Congressman Daphne Campbell. During the earthquake, I had the opportunity to be at the Haitian hospital. I was the medical director for 1 tent, and I had a chance to work with her since she is a nurse. At that time, she was a candidate. She left everything and went to Haiti. And really, it's an honor, Mrs. Campbell, to introduce you to the crowd.
Good evening, everyone. Come on. Charlie, let's go back to Miami. This is not my good evening. Good evening, everyone. No, I'm going to go back to Miami. Good evening, everyone. All right. It's an honor for me to be here this afternoon with all of you. I'm from Miami, and Mr. Mayor, thank you for inviting me here. Dr. Pierre, it's an honor. And all of you sitting here, I say good evening. My name is Daphne Campbell. I am a state, let me correct that. They've been saying Congresswoman. I am not there yet. I will be there, but not now. I am a state representative for District 108 in Miami. which is Florida House. I'm at the Capitol. I don't reach President Obama yet. I will, but not right now. I still have 6 more terms to do. 3 more. It's 8 years, I did 2, I have 6 more. So please, bear with me. But hold on, I will be in Washington one day, not right now. I was in town, let me say something to you. I am a busy woman. I worked as a registered nurse and worked as a legislator at the same time. It's not easy. I represent 156,000 constituents. It's not easy. But when he called me, Dr. Pierre called me to come here, I left everything I have to do to be here to even support. I'm not only supporting him, I'm supporting Haiti, and I'm supporting all of you who are sitting here. Because I figure with my position, it's a lot for us to do as an elected official. A lot to do, especially in our community. So when he told me that, I said, I have to be here. You know, we drove 2 hours and a half, right, Charlie? This is my manager here now. That's my manager for 2010. Charlie, stand up. Let people give you a good hand. You put me in office. This is the best manager in town. If you're looking for a manager, you're running for office mayor, make sure you get Charlie. He doesn't charge you a penny, and he runs well, and you will be in office. So anyway, so we drove here to come here because we have to support a good cause. Because what Dr. Pierre is doing is not he's doing it for himself, he's doing it for the people in Haiti. I worked with him when I went there. I took several doctors and nurses with me in 2010. After the earthquake, I got an airplane and I took a lot of nurses. The first trip we did, we have 200 nurses and doctors with us. And I did pay for most of them. Because I know I have to do something for my people. I've been a nurse since 31 years. And since 1981, I was a registered nurse in Haiti. And I came to New York, and I took my board, and I've been a registered nurse since that. So let all of us stand up on our feet and give a big hand to Dr. Pierre. Come on, give it to him. Give it to Dr. Pierre. David, Dr. Pierre. Thank you for what you do. Thank you to all of you. This is the way we do it. And I have something for him too, because in Tallahassee, I filed a bill for Haitian. I filed 2 bills, by the way. I got one who says Haitian, but guess what? I'm going to make the mayor work in it because he's going to read it, not me. Mayor, can you please come forward? And you're going to read that proclamation from Tallahassee to Dr. Pierre on behalf of his company.
From the state of Florida, House of Representatives, House Resolution 9057 by Representative Campbell. We know who's Representative Campbell. Oh, Representative Campbell! I couldn't let her get away with that. She's going to be a hard act to follow. A resolution celebrating Haitians and Haitian Americans for their 208 years of rich and moving history. Whereas January 2012 marks 208 years since Haiti abolished European enslavement, triangular trade, forced assimilation, ethnic cleansing, and direct colonization, and became an independent black nation. And whereas Haiti was the first independent nation in Latin America, the first post-colonial independent black-led nation in the world, and the only nation whose independence was gained as part of a successful slave rebellion. And whereas the outbreak of revolution in France in the summer of 1789 had a powerful effect on the colony of Saint-Domingue, which would later become the independent nation of Haiti. And whereas while the French settlers debated how new revolutionary laws would apply to Saint-Domingue, outright civil war broke out in 1790 when the free men of color claimed they were French citizens under the terms of the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. And whereas the Haitian Revolution took place from 1791 to 1804 and was a period of conflict in the French colony marked with bloody slave rebellions against the French colonists and the French establishing a system of minority rule over the illiterate poor by using And whereas in 1804, Jean-Jacques
Dessalines.
Dessalines, leader of the Haitian Revolution, declared